Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Uyi Agmofwegbe. A quick reminder to our viewers that Global Television is live on DSTV channel 365 and free to air on Nightcomsat. The All Progressives Congress APC has secured victories in all 23 local government areas of Benue State in the just concluded election. The polls were held for chairmanship and councillorship positions. The chairman of Benue State's Independent Electoral Commission, Richard Tombowa, made the announcement today in Makurdi, the state capital. While announcing the results, the chairman says all the electoral guidelines were strictly adhered to during the conduct of the elections. Details of the report will be broadcast in our subsequent bulletins. In a related development, the chairman of the River State Independent Electoral Commission, Justice Adolphus Enebeli, retired, has declared 22 chairmanship candidates of the Action People's Party, APP, winners of the October 5, 2024 local government elections in the state. Justice Enebeli stated that the candidates, after collation of results, scored majority of valid votes cast in 2/3 of their respective wards in the 22 local government areas. The Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUT, says 23 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory have implemented the 65-year-old retirement age for teachers. National President of the Union, Titus Amba, said in 2020, former President Muhammadu Buhari had announced the new retirement age for teachers. The retirement age was increased from 60 to 65 years. Let's turn to the country's southeast now, where Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has expressed his administration's willingness to implement the 70,000 naira minimum wage for state workers. The governor, who made this known while addressing journalists in Government House, Owerri, shortly after meeting with some members of the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC Imo State chapter, noted that plans are already underway for the implementation. Amarachi Ibe has more.
The governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, says it is imperative for his administration to pay the minimum wage, given the high cost of living in the country.
The meeting is actually to begin to plan on how Imo State will start implementing the new minimum wage of 70,000 naira, and which I think is proper and appropriate, and we are committed to implementing it. It's just to work out the modalities. 2 sittings with this committee and we'll be off.
The chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress Imo State chapter, Chigemezu Nwigwe, expressed optimism that the governor will surely keep to his words.
In fact, before now, His Excellency have shown willingness that is ready and willing to make sure that the minimum wage is implemented here in Imo State. So we have a meeting, like His Excellency have just said, in less than 1 or 2, 3 cities. For those who have set up their committee, I want to tell you, we are going to fast track them and then we'll start implementing before they finish their committee assignment.
Given the current cost of living and situation of things in the world, I think there is a need to create better incentives and stimulate the economy. It is as a result of that we have considered in our own caucus that the new national minimum wage.
With this assurance from Governor Hope Uzodinma, it is believed that sooner or later, Imo State workers will begin to enjoy the new minimum wage of 70,000 naira. From Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News. The governor of Imo
Still in Imo State, Umuchima, Ngbe, and Ogboko communities in Idiato State local government of the state will soon heave a sigh of relief as the House of Representatives Committee on Ecological Fund has visited the erosion sites where houses were submerged and roads cut apart. The House Committee Chairman on Ecological Fund, Aminu Sani, says the visit is part of their oversight function to ascertain the level of damage caused by the natural disaster. Again, Amarachi Ibi takes it from here.
This is Umuchima community in Idiato South local government area of Imo State, where heavy rainfall submerged houses, leaving the villagers homeless and cutting off major roads.
Like that.
This is the first time I was seeing something like this in my life.
This visit is in response to the appeal by the communities through the Imo State government. The House of Reps committee is here to assess the area, which the committee members expressed concern over the situation, noting the losses it has on the community.
But he said that if you go to Imo, don't visit me, go to see the affected places. So, Excellency, we have seen so many places. All the members that are here, we know that really, if there is any other place that needs to be considered, Imo should be the #1 state.
The committee members later paid a courtesy visit to the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and promised to help the state in solving the erosion challenges.
Producing companies. The ecosystem here has been entirely altered in a very negative manner with no regard to the environmental hazards that follows. But if there is anything that should be done in terms of federal government intervention to save our people, Imo State should be considered very strongly.
Governor Hope Uzodinma thanked the committee for seeing things for themselves and urged them to help the state in solving erosion problems. With this renewed hope of the federal government, affected communities in Idato South seek for immediate relief to their sufferings. Only time will tell. From Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News.
Let's turn to other stories for you. Terrorists have reportedly killed no fewer than 9 Katsina State Community Watch Corps and vigilante members in Faskari and Matazu local government areas of the state. Faskari and Matazu are said to be among the frontline local government areas bedeviled by the activities of terrorists in Katsina State. The hoodlums in their separate attacks between Yankara and Faskari in Katsina State ambushed the state security operatives, killing 4 members of the Community Watch Corps and 2 vigilante officers who were working to maintain security in the region. You're watching the Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. When the Midday News returns, Osimhen wins first Turkish Super League award. Details of this and more after this short break. Please do stay with us. This is Global Television bringing you live broadcast of the Midday News with Uyi Agmofobe. We appreciate you for your time with us. Now let's talk some business. Bulgarian Ambassador to Nigeria, Yanko Yadanov, has expressed interest to partner with Plateau State government on agriculture, security, education, and tourism for the state's economic growth and to strengthen diplomatic ties between both countries. Ambassador Yadanov spoke during a courtesy visit to Plateau State Governor Caleb Mufwang at the Old Government House, Rayfield in Jos, the state's capital. The federal government has announced that Nigeria has officially commenced the sale of crude oil and refined petroleum products in Naira. Reports say the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edo, made this known in a statement in line with the Federal Executive Council's directive. On a foreign scene, Maldivian President Mohamed Muizu says he is confident that India will come to the aid of the island nation as it faces an economic crisis. Muizu, who is on a 5-day visit to the Asian country, is expected to seek a bailout worth hundreds of millions of dollars. French President Emmanuel Macron has called for a halt on arms deliveries to Israel for use in Gaza, prompting swift criticism from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Macron told France Interradio that his country's priority is to return to a political solution aimed at stopping the delivery of weapons to fight in Gaza. A huge fireball lit up the night sky and plumes of smoke rose over South Beirut early Sunday as Israel unleashed intense airstrikes targeting Hezbollah nearly a year since the Gaza war erupted. Israeli forces were on high alert ahead of Monday's anniversary of Hamas's October 7 attack, which sparked the war. Now time for some sports. Victor Osimhen has carted home his first Turkish Super League award soon after joining Galatasaray on a season-long loan from Napoli. The Nigeria international's impressive goal against Kasim Pasa has been voted the goal of the week by Bein Sports, receiving a significant number of votes and securing 77.96% of their total. Nigeria striker Chinwendu Ihezuo holds the record for most goals in a single match by a player at the FIFA Under-17 Nigeria's World Cup. Now 27, Ihezuo tops the pile with 5 goals during Nigeria's 11-0 annihilation of the host nation Azerbaijan at the 2012 edition, Nigeria's biggest in any FIFA World Cup appearance. The record has previously been held by Germany's Kira Malewski now and South Korea's Yoo Min-ji, who scored 4 goals each at the 2010 edition of the tournament. And that's it on Media News, and it came to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Just a quick reminder that we are on DSTV channel 365, Star Times channel 276, and free to air on Night Concert. Kindly follow us across all social media platforms using Global TV NG and other handles as you now see on your screen. I'm Uyi Agumofebe saying a big thank you to you for watching. We'll see you again.